Hi everyone, I'm Kevin Patrick. Thanks for joining me for Season 1, Episode 15 of Patrick's Poor Man's Guide. This podcast is for people who want to understand local government better. It's not just for Democrats or Republicans, it's for everyone. Because responsible government starts with informed people like you. Today, we are talking about why everything costs more than you think, and why it matters more than most people realize. Before we get started, if you find this podcast useful, you can support our work by subscribing wherever you're listening, and by sharing it with someone who's involved in their community, or thinking about getting involved. You can also find extended episodes and practical resources on my Substack at Poor Man's Publishing Co. and at poormanspublishing.com. If you'd like to support this work, subscriptions start at just a few dollars a month, and they help keep these conversations going. Thanks for listening, and here's why it matters. In the last episode, we talked about budgets, what they are, what they aren't, and why they feel rigid once they're adopted. Today, we're talking about something that frustrates almost everyone: cost. People hear a price tag for a project, a repair, or a service, and the reaction is often the same. Why is it so expensive? From the outside, costs can feel inflated, unnecessary, or poorly managed. But most local government costs don't rise because of waste. They rise because of structure. Everything government touches carries layers: labor, materials, regulation, safety, and long-term responsibility. This episode is about why even simple things cost more than people expect. Not to justify every expense, and not to excuse bad decisions, but to explain the pressures underneath the numbers. In the extended episode, we'll slow this down and talk about the real drivers of cost in local government: infrastructure, labor, mandates, and deferred maintenance, and why cheap often becomes expensive later. This is Patrick's Poor Man's Guide, Local Government in Plain English. Be sure to tune in next week as we discuss who actually has authority over what. This is Patrick's Poor Man's Guide, a podcast for people who want to understand local government better, not as Democrats or Republicans, but as informed residents, because responsible government isn't partisan, it's necessary. Thanks for listening.